Hi, everybody, and welcome to another edition of Coach's Corner here on UAlbanySports.com. We are joined by the head coach of the women's lacrosse team, John Battolino. Sir,
Joe,
how are
nice
you?
to see you again.
Standard handshake. It's a good luck charm. We got to start off with that handshake, and
We do better than Trump, so.
that's true. Maybe I'd make a better president. I don't know. But we'll talk about that for 2020. Let's talk about you guys. The last 2 or 3 weeks, you opened up April with that tough loss on the road to Stony Brook, but since then, 3 straight wins, and specifically, one of the best regular season wins you guys have had. Again, this is from a fan perspective. I know you're very critical. You might go in there and look at some things you could have done better, but you go on the road and you beat Cornell the other day, 11-10. You're down by 1 with 18 seconds to go, and you pull it out. First, the feeling of winning a game like that on the road at Cornell.
I'm not going to lie, it felt really good. They're a really talented team and really balanced. And so for us, we depended on some of the kids that have been there for us all year. And, and I just felt like we didn't play our best, made some bad decisions, but always we made some good stops. And like Dakota and has done what she's done for 4 years, and Kenzie Neal played a real good game and scored some big goals. So and we played well defensively.
Once you get your program to a certain level, does it tick you off when guys like me go, well, you beat Cornell, they were 8th? Are you thinking, well, yeah, if we're a program that's worth anything, those wins are no longer big to us anymore?
That's the way I think. Like, yeah, Joe, I'm up. But no, I'm honestly.
I'll just slide over. Don't hit me. I'm speaking for all media. So
no, I just know like what we're capable of, and again, you try to get some of these teams that are on your schedule that lead up to that, and like the Syracuses, I'm appreciative that play us, and North Carolinas, and again, those are when they're like 1, 2, 3, 4. In the rankings, they're tough to beat.
Reading that recap for that Cornell game, I know you, and I'm paraphrasing a little bit, but you compared it to a great boxing match, back and forth. In that game, 10 lead changes, 7 ties, and you mentioned Dakota Savichev. 6 goals, but 2 of those 6 goals came in the last 18 seconds of that game. You're down 10-9, and she scores those 2 goals. I mean, I know you've had some special players here, and we'll talk about your seniors in a second, but how special is she?
I mean, it's something when, again, she's our premier goal scorer, and other teams have their defenders on her to say, we're not going to let her score. We're going to shut her down, and to still find a way to get open and, put the ball away in critical situations. Like, she's really a special talent. Like, catches everything, just a quick release, and as tough as nails.
Yeah. And your last home game coming up now is this Saturday at noon. You have UNH, New Hampshire, and it is senior day. And I know you have more games after that, but you get an opportunity to honor those seniors in front of fans who might not get a chance to watch this group play again. How special has this senior class been for you over the last 4 years? What have they brought to this program?
They're ballers. They love to play, and I mean, defensively, it's a solid group, and just like with Sarah and Dakota and a couple others, they just they're like give me the ball type players, and you love that. They can focus come game day, and they're like the little engine that can, and they do.
Again, this Saturday, it's the final home game of the regular season for the women's team. John Fallon Field, they host UNH. That one starts at noon. Sir, pleasure as always. John Battolino, head coach of the UAlbany Women's Lacrosse Program. And again, I know I remind you a ton, but just want to make sure that you remember, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook. I'm Joe Calderon. This was another edition of Coach's Corner on UAlbanySports.com. We'll see you next time.